But now, on another note, man, when you were just talking earlier about saying, you know what, I just want to make sure that I can enjoy this success that I'm experiencing right now. We talked offline about just hip hop in general, and I wanted to know your thoughts on, did you feel like it was dying literally or figuratively right about now, man?
No, I mean, hip hop as an art form and a culture is at the highest level it's ever been.
Yeah.
The artists are more able to be rewarded for their talents now than they've ever been. You don't have to sell as much music to make money.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to profit from the art. It's a lot easier to find your fan base. You know what I'm saying? So finding success and being successful in hip hop, it's not a problem. It's actually as easy as it's ever been. It's enjoying the shit is the problem. You know, and I think people like to say, man, look at all this violence in hip hop, and it's not violence in hip hop, it's violence outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People hungry outside. You know what I'm saying? People trying to get it. And when how can I explain this? When you a thief, let's say you and your boys in the car. I'm in Atlanta, so you'll understand this. Let's say we 4 deep in the car and we looking to break some windows and get some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to break in Ford Explorers. You're not trying to break in Honda Civics. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for Benzes, Beamers, Rovers. You know, if you're lucky, some Phantom, somebody went to Chick-fil-A or something, you catch them slipping right quick. Well, the same thing if you're looking for robbery. You're not trying to rob the trash man, the janitor, the chef. You're trying to rob somebody that you know got some money. So that's why they follow store owners home. And they don't follow black store owners that they know got their work. They tend to follow Asian store owners, Indian store owners, people that they know don't live that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And probably won't have that. Now, I'm not saying all of them ain't, because some of them out there give you that work if you want it. Depending on where that store at, they know what they're doing. But people assume that those people are easy targets, following people home from the bank with big envelopes in their hand, that type of thing. And then look at hip hop. What are we? We walking targets. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got to wonder if the money is on us, because the jury hanging from the neck and the wrist and the fingers. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us like to prove that we can move around here a certain type of way. But you don't see these businessmen and these CEOs moving around loose like that. And that's what you got to recognize, man. I tell people all the time, you the man, you the band, and you the brand. You're everything. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to understand that you're not just responsible for the people in your company and the family you got at home. You're responsible for yourself too. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be very careful how you move out here, because even with nothing on, we got this little baby plaque on the wall, right? He come outside with no jewelry, nothing on at all, and they'll still try. If they catch him solo somewhere, somebody gonna try to move, because they gonna know he got something of value somewhere. You know, in close proximity. Even if it's just a wallet, the nigga got the wallet worth a bunch of money. You know, even if it's no money in it. You know, but in most people's mind, oh no, he got something on. That's what got Triple X to now she don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's the idea that niggas watching him, he had the car lot, finna buy something, you know, probably showed some cash on him. You know, because everybody got the bag on them, and the bag got the cash on it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make enough room for the pistol in the bag too. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, man, that it's not, this violence that we see within hip hop doesn't necessarily have a lot to do with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We're not seeing a lot of rappers dying from beef they got with other people, even though that does exist in hip hop. But these last couple of murders has really been about outside violence happening to somebody inside hip hop culture.
Like Takeoff.
Yeah, or P&B Rock. You know, just somewhere trying to get some chicken, trying to get lunch, you know. And we talked about this earlier in the call, man, like every criminal ain't an expert criminal. Some of these niggas fall up on a play. Just like we talked about, some of these rappers get rich. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas, they be riding around moving, and you just see some, oh shit, look this nigga. Hey, spin the block one time. Well, I'm gonna get that bitch, he by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just fall up on a play.
So
ride around looking
like
for
that,
something.
though, Bun? Do you because I find myself sometimes, I ain't as famous as Bun B. I'm more famous than him. But sometimes I find myself, I say, damn, I'm at the Waffle House or I'm at this, and I got my flip-flops on, I'm by myself, and it don't hit me until I'm in the position. Motherfuckers are walking in and they noticing me and shit.
See, I live in Texas. So I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
You have no reason to not have your gun on you in Texas.
Right.
Unless you're a felon. You have, So the law has switched here too now, right?
It has switched here now.
At the top of the year, I think it was 13 more states that where you can conceal carry without a license.
Yeah.
But in Texas, it's always been like that, right? So there was never a reason for me to not have a gun on me in Texas. There's absolutely no reason for anybody that feels like they have something they need to protect or something that people might want to take. There's no reason for you to not have a gun.
Right.
Unless you really just terrified at the thought of having to shoot somebody, and shooting somebody ain't cool. If you ever had to shoot somebody, you live with that forever. It's not cool.
Right.
I had to shoot a black man. I don't take pride in shooting a black man, but I'm not finna let any man shoot me, take what's mine from my people without a reasonable level of retort to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, everybody ain't built like that. When the laws came over, the laws were telling me, man, it's people run. So what you mean? Like the wife answer the door, the criminal come in, and the husband run.
Oh.
That shit hurt my heart.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. You got a whole family. People got your last name, your blood in they, and you run? I don't even understand that type of shit.
That's grounds for divorce.
I ain't married, so it don't even matter to me. My thing is, what Bun just said, I don't even like to put myself in those type of positions because I already know how I am.
Yeah.
And so I've been on kill the nigga on accident. Because, by motherfucker looking and moving a certain kind of way around me.
There's a lot of responsibility with carrying a gun. And when I say there's responsibility with carrying a gun, it's because you got to know when, where, and how to use it. I shot a nigga on my property because I knew legally I could. The nigga left the property. I chased the nigga down. I knew I couldn't shoot him away from my property because now I'm the aggressor.
Exactly.
I'll catch the case.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know when and where to use a gun. You can very easily overreact with a gun too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you know you got a gun on you, you typically not about to take shit off nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you end up in a situation where you're not trying to take shit off nobody, and you realize as the confrontation gets more critical that if we just throw hands, this nigga might whoop me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I got my gun on me. The nigga could whoop me and take my pistol from me because that happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. Motherfuckers get shot with their own gun.
Yeah.
Because they carrying a gun and that they not ready to use. Just get robbed, my nigga. Just get robbed. If you ain't about that life, don't have the shit, or when it happens, just get robbed. Don't have no gun on you you're not ready to use. Don't point a gun at somebody you're not ready to kill. Period.
Nah, I feel that.
I feel like this is street 101, but you'd be surprised how many niggas don't know this type of
No,
shit.
people don't know the law, Brad. Let me tell you something. The law, it is so tricky. But like when you said, if it's on your property, it's this small. Whether you going to prison or the person is dead. And like you said, when they turned and ran, at that point right there,
once he ran off my property,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, you chased him down. Had you killed him in the road?
I had his gun at this point.
Yeah.
I had his gun. You know, I hit him in the car. He jumped out the car, threw the gun. Please don't kill me. I kicked the gun, and I don't want to get too much deeper into it.
Right.
But when my wife came out the door, my wife got scared, and the nigga ran. I got scared for her, and then the nigga ran off, and I said, I'm not gonna let this nigga get away with this.
Yeah.
And then other shit occurred. But again, I came out there ready to shoot this man. That man shot back. It's by the grace of God I hit him and he ain't hit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you prepared to shoot a gun, just know it may not go the way you think it's gonna go.
A lot of people die with their gun in their lap.
Man.
Yeah.